Hey YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. Well, I tell you, I've been sitting here today. It is March 1st. I was looking at the calendar. I said, wow, I cannot believe it's already March. But thank God it's here because I am ready for spring. I dug out my new Witch's Almanac, Spell-A-Day Almanac. And I said, when does spring come? And I looked it up, and it's actually on the 20th of March, according to the Witch's Spell-A-Day Almanac. I'm probably going to do a book review on this book in the next week, so check back here. We'll go more in detail about this. But I think this is a tool that everybody in the spiritual and magical art should have. So we'll cover that in a future video. But just know for now, we're getting close to spring. Anyways, for those of you who are new here, let me kind of give a background how we work. Because I'm getting a lot of new people, and they're saying, well, I've just discovered your channel. Every month at the beginning of the month, we do horoscopes. And I, unlike some psychics on YouTube, cover all 12 zodiac signs in one video. So you don't have to hunt through 20 videos to find your sign. It's all in one video every month. And I'd like it to be known that these are my own horoscopes that I create. They are not taken from any other site or any other astrologer. They are my own creation. I study the transits each month and look at the overall patterns and movements, and that's how I derive my readings for the signs. So if you're new here, listen up. You will get a reading. Everybody that watches this video will get a reading. Now, if you're saying, well, I don't know what zodiac sign I am, listen up, because after each sign, I will give the dates of that sign. And if your birthday falls in those dates, that is your zodiac sign. Okay, so everybody will get a reading. Anyways, I just want to touch in on some highlights for the month of March that you should know about. As I was saying, I'm looking forward to spring, and it's been a little cool here. I am wearing one of my new scarves. I'm still wearing scarves, gosh, even in March. But I thought you guys would like this. How you like this? Isn't that pretty? It's a nice kind of an aqua blue scarf. And this is a wonderful color to wear during March, because we are starting off March in the sun sign of Pisces. That means the sun is moving around the big zodiac wheel, and it's in the house of Pisces right now. And it'll be in Pisces until March 20th. And this means for everybody watching, this is a very good time to work on psychic development. Pisces are probably one of the strongest of the psychic signs of the zodiac. And for those of you who are Pisces, this is a very good time. It's your power time. But for those of you who may not be Pisces, take advantage of the energy that is present to do spiritual and psychic development. Wonderful energy. On March 21st of this month, the sun will move into the house of Aries. And it will be in Aries until April 19th. So the end of the month, it's like basically half of the month is in Pisces and half is in Aries. So both of you get your kind of power times this month. So March 21st, we move into Aries. For those of you who are Pisces, your birthstone, if you don't know, is the aquamarine. And I actually did a video recently on aquamarine. I'll put a link below for you guys to see that. And then when we move into Aries on March 21st, the birthstone for that sign is the diamond. Now, a lot of people say, Bob, I can't afford a diamond. That's all right. You can substitute cubic zirconia. Some people use white sapphire, which is generally more affordable, or cubic zirconia. Or even I've heard people say they use quartz crystal now to represent Aries. So any of those stones, the clear, bright white stones are the Aries stones. So that's your birthstone. Anyways, guys, so just some highlights for the month. By the way, on March 1st today, which is March 1st, the moon starts out in the sun sign, the moon sign. The moon is in the moon sign of Pisces today, and it is also dark moon. So that is a really interesting combination, because we're in the sun sign of Pisces, the moon is starting in Pisces, and we have a dark moon, which that is like super power concentration for psychic development. So if you've been feeling like you haven't really been working on your spiritual self, today is a good day. It's more of a day for introspection and reflection. So don't feel like, you may not have the energy to go out and join a group today, but do your work at home quietly and you'll get that energy going, okay? The end of the month also ends on March 31st, and the moon sign will be in Aries. So it's interesting because the sun sign will be in Aries and the moon sign. So that's a very strong time for active, everything moving. So if you've got projects you have been stuck on, around that time you can do a push into March, and that Aries energy will kick things into motion, okay? So that is just some highlights for the month, all right? So remember that. All right, well, you know what? Since we're in the sign of Pisces, and Pisces is so predominant, we're going to break out an order and start around the zodiac wheel with the sign of Pisces. And Pisces, your birth dates are February 19th to March 20th. Pisces, as I said earlier, this is very much the time for spiritual development. Pisces will find that the outer world really falls in line with their psychic vision. So you as a Pisces this month, you're going to start having dreams and visions. Shows very strong energy all 3 of the 4 weeks for career advancement. But that comes in relation to your meditation and your dreams. So literally visualize it, create it, and then draw it to you. Pisces, you're going to find in terms of relationship a little bit of challenge this month because you're going to be wanting more introspective work. And it's really around the last week from the 25th through the 31st that Pisces picks up in the romance area. And normally Pisces is one of the most romantic signs, but this month it's very much focused on advancement of the self, psychic development, and career development. And don't worry, the love comes back at the end of the month, okay? Blessings to you. All right, our next sign on the wheel is Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Aries, you're going to be very intellectually astute this month. There's a lot of very strong energy, particularly in Jupiter for big ideas, big plans, big dreams. If you're an Aries looking to kind of start a business, very good energy all 4 weeks this month. Aries will find that they have a lot of strong energy in the career factor. So if you're an Aries looking for work, this is a very good month, March, for you to see resumes kind of bring results. Aries are going to want to focus very much in the area of their expertise. A lot of Aries, a lot of you guys right now are becoming very fascinated with specialties. You may have a special type of programming skill, or you might have a special artistic skill, or a special management skill. I want you all to focus on developing a specialty. Don't try to cover everything. Really narrow down, specialize, and focus, because that's what's going to get you the job this month, because people are going to say, well, you've got a special skill that other people don't have. Turn that to your advantage. And with that Jupiter energy, that's it makes you look larger than life, okay? Your key word this month, Aries, is specialize. Okay. Oh, by the way, also for Aries, romance, good all 4 weeks too. Thanks. All right. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. You guys right now are going to find that your leadership roles are calling you to kind of encourage people and uplift them. Tauruses are going to find themselves surrounded by people that are going to feel like they don't know which way to go. And this is a good time for Taurus just to kind of step in, take charge of things, and know that it will not be perceived as bossy. People will actually thank you for the direction that you give. Taurus will find also, and we get to around mid-month, that this energy carries over into relationships. So from the 15th to the 31st, it's you get to kind of set the pace in your relationships. So if you got your eye on that special someone and you feel like it's just not moving or they're not committing, after the 15th, you can kind of say, hey, let's move this along. And you'll find greater energy to advance in relationships at that time. Taurus will also find highlighted this month energy around housing changes or property investment, either a house purchase or house sale. Things dealing with houses show up around you as well. And it will be a good month throughout the month for Taurus in property management issues. Okay? Your key word this month, Taurus, is strengthen. Strengthen those around you. All right. Our next sign is Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Gemini, you guys right now are really feeling that psychic energy of the Piscean energy. And Geminis are going to be very attuned psychically this month. If you're a Gemini and you're thinking, I'm feeling just a little stuck, particularly in the career area, you, like the Pisces, need to meditate, draw that energy into you, visualize it, and then you will start to manifest it more easily in the outer world. So Pisces or Geminis, don't use this Piscean energy just to charge out. Start inward. Okay, that is going to be the key to success. Geminis will find also in relationships this month that they are going to have all 4 weeks very much kind of like drawing attention. If you're a Gemini, you're getting a lot of attention now. And you're going to have to use that meditation, that psychic skill, to determine where to put your focus, particularly in relationships and even friendships. There's going to be a lot of demands on your time. But that being said, Geminis will move through that wonderfully with the help of their newly discovered psychic abilities. Gemini also highlighted for you this month are issues related to travel. So if you're looking to do a vacation, a spiritual retreat, really most weekends of this month show good travel. For Geminis, it's more like shorter term, like 2 or 3 day trips, but that's highlighted throughout the month for you guys, okay? So your keyword this month, Gemini, is meditate. All right. Our next sign on the zodiac is Cancer, which is June 21st to July 22nd. You know, Cancers, you are going to find yourself very much also in a leadership position. You kind of share that with Tauruses this month. And the thing is that Cancers are going to find is that they get thrown a lot of complex problems. Like you may be in work and they suddenly throw you a new project and say, start it from the ground up and build it how you want. This is going to take a lot of intellectual skill, a lot of deep thinking. Cancers have a natural ability to be very introspective, and I feel that for Cancers this month, there's going to be a lot of energy of learning to use that introspective work to also create changes more rapidly in the outer world. If you're a Cancer, you're also going to find that in areas of romance, this is going to be an interesting time because Cancers are going to be drawing people like flies to honey. And if you're a single Cancer, you're actually going to have your pick of dates, and you're going to have to think, well, gee, which one do I want to go out with? Well, don't worry, just go out with all of them, because by the end of the month, your relationship energy is very strong for kind of settling down. So if you're kind of not in a stable relationship, date this month. By the end of the month, you should start to see somebody that ends up being kind of a long-term keep for you. It is highlighted for Cancers this month, energy related to marriages and long-term partnerships. So that shows up very strongly for you guys as well. Anyways, your key word this month, Cancer, is strategize. All right. Our next sign is Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, you too, like the Cancers and Taurus, are going to be finding yourself very much in leadership roles. It's funny because Leos are going to find that wherever they go, people are kind of sitting and blankly staring. And Leos are going to say, is anybody on the program? So if you're a Leo, this is also a time for you, similar to Taurus, to pick up the reins and say, this is the direction we are going. And Leos will find that by doing that, people come along naturally, and the outcomes turn out very well. Leos, do not be afraid to speak your mind this month particularly, because it's literally like people around you are waiting. They're waiting in silence. So the energy is very much about speak, take control, show them what it's about. Leos can also use this in the area of relationships, particularly from the 25th to the 31st. It highlights around Leo's energy more strongly connected to romance. So from that time, 25th to the 31st, that's when you'll have the best opportunities to kind of move along relationships. So up till that time could be a little slow, so use your leadership skills in other areas. Your key word this month, Leo, no surprise, is lead. All right. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos, you are very much in planning phase right now. Virgos are thinking big. There's a lot of energy here that has kind of a Neptune influence, which is like the deep mystical inner self. But Virgos are planning throughout this month projects that affect the larger humanity. So if you're a Virgo and you've been thinking, I want to start a nonprofit organization to help, disadvantaged children, this is a good month for that. Virgos should really be thinking in terms of whatever they do this month, how it affects the universe. And that's the energy that's very much present. Virgos may find a little challenge in relationships this month because the energy around Virgos is more subdued, and it may be harder to be noticed by that special someone. Not to worry, the last day of the month, the 31st for you guys, shows it's like you come out of your shell and you're more visible, particularly in the area of romance. Also highlighted for Virgos are business development. So if you're a Virgo and you want to kind of launch a new product line, a new business, go for it. This is a very strong month for that. Your key word this month, Virgo, is conceptualize. All right, Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Libras, this month for you is very much an introspective month. It's very much a month of inner work, deep reflection. Highlighted for Libras, very much a lot of energy around taking retreats, taking vacations, going into yourself. As a result, there's not a lot of energy present right now for Libras for romance. So don't worry, April's just a few weeks away, and it does look like Libra will have better time for romance during the month of April. Also highlighted for Libras this month are career changes and development, but more along the lines of independent business. So if you're a Libra and you're having some financial struggles, this month focus on what you can do, to start your own business, whether it's selling artworks or starting an eBay store or an Etsy shop. Much more energy and finance for Libras in independent business this month. If you're a Libra who's working for a company, this is a good time for you to highlight your unique skills and kind of present a new project that is outside of the norm of what the company normally does. That will gain you attention and should lead to greater advancement in the career area. Okay? Your key word this month, Libra, is remember. Remember the deep wisdom within. Thanks for watching. Okay, Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios, you guys are going to have to kind of, pick up energy for those around you. Scorpios are going to find that they are full of life this month. They are go, go, go. But those around them may be lagging. So if you're a Scorpio, let that light shine. Really kind of bring yourself to people. Scorpios have a strong energy here highlighted this month about lifting up depressed people. So as a Scorpio, you may find that you're surrounded by people that are in the doldrums. Bring them wisdom, bring them joy. Let them see the light in your eyes. Scorpios are famous for having beautiful eyes. And this is really a month for Scorpios to use their eye power to bring life back to people. Let them see your inner light, and you will actually change them. Scorpios will find that this eye energy really works in romance. So if you have an interest in somebody, cast them your Scorpio glance, and you will draw them in. Highlighted very strong energy in attraction for relationships all 4 weeks this month. Also very strong in the career area. You will mesmerize those who are your leaders in industry. So if you're working in a company, you got that energy going to draw attention and get you promotion. So it's a good month to show yourself and get a promotion. And if you are a Scorpio who's unemployed, this is a great month for interviews. Try to get in as many interviews in the month of March as you can. It's very much power time for being seen and inspiring and blessing people. Your key word this month, Scorpio, is revitalize. All right, Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius, right now you guys may be feeling like everybody around you is kind of like going off in 20 directions. And as a result, you may particularly feel challenged this month in the work area. What Sagittarius have to do is literally step back and kind of let the chaos settle down. Don't try to jump into it. It's too crazy. Sagittarius will actually be better respected for staying silent and staying in the background. And interesting, that will give you more power later in the month. After we get to the 20th of the month, Sagittarians step into a much more calmer, centered role, particularly in the work area, and they'll find that the ideas that they've been putting out that have not been received will start to be received. So Sagittarius, particularly in the area of business development, business growth, From the 20th onward, your strongest time. For Sagittarius looking for work, same pattern from the 20th on, stronger time. You may find this month, Sagittarius, that if you go to a job interview before 20th, you may even walk out going, I had a weird feeling about that interview. But from the 20th, you'll start to see things a little smoother. Energetically, fortunately, that carries over into romance. So from the 20th onward, that's where Sagittarius pick up the romance energy. So first 20 days of the month for you guys may be a little challenging. So use that as introspective planning time and know that it balances out, okay? And through your meditation, you will bring that centered power that will serve you for the last half of the month. Your key word this month, Sagittarius, is stabilize. All right. Our next sign is Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, you guys have been work. And now it's time for Caps to learn to play. You guys have to kind of goof off this month. Capricorns will find, particularly in the work area, that the less stress they bring to their job, the quicker things get resolved. So if you're a Capricorn, you're trying to work and you got conflict in the work, just take a day, have a mental health day, go out to the park, play, and when you come back to work, watch how everything starts to revolve smoother. It's really the key for Capricorns this month, is just enjoy yourself, play, goof off, and watch how much you'll be twice as productive for working only half the time. Very, very interesting energy for Capricorns. In the area of relationships, Capricorns, from the 15th onward, shows stronger energy around romance for you. So the first 2 weeks, may be a little slow there. It's kind of like, you may get mixed signals. But from the 15th forward, Capricorns will have that romantic drawing energy. Also highlighted for Capricorns this month are artistic pursuits. So if you're a Capricorn, you want to do painting, photography, sculpting, anything with the arts, that is also highlighted all 4 weeks this month for you guys. So, Capricorn, your key word for the month is recreation. All right. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Aquarians, you're going to find this month that you're very much in communications mode. Aquarians are going to be very much wanting to express themselves, share their ideas, and I would say for Aquarians, write everything down that you're getting. You are very much in channeling mode. You Aquarians are literally getting data downloads from Spirit on a daily basis. So the important thing is for Aquarians is to not get overwhelmed by that, to work on grounding and balancing. This is where our meditation practice comes in, and also eating more balanced meals. Aquarians will find this month that they're a little challenged in the area of energy, because it's like with all that download, they may feel a little taxed. So they want to kind of balance that through better eating, a little exercise, everything in moderation. Okay, Aquarius. Also, Aquarians, in the area of romance for you guys, this month shows from the 26th onward energy connected to love and relationships. So the last week of the month is where you can kind of be in that place to draw people romantically. Okay, so that will pick up for you. Also highlighted for Aquarius are issues connected to transportation. So if you're an Aquarius and you're looking to purchase a car or invest in like a boat or something, that's a kind of a vehicle type thing, go ahead and plan that for this month. Shows up very strong around Aquarius. Your key word this month, Aquarius, is empower. Well, guys, there are our horoscopes for March 2012. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, keep it here. In just a few days, I think we'll do it on probably Monday or Tuesday. Actually, it's going to probably be, well, I think we're going to do it Monday, Fletcher says. Okay, Fletcher says we're going to talk Monday. Well, whatever Fletcher says, I go with. Okay, so we're going to have Witch's Almanac Spell a Day review next Monday. So be here. We're going to cover that. Also, we've got another really cool video coming up, which is how to make a magic wand. Okay, so you don't want to miss that. We're going to have that also in the next week. So keep it here at Spirit Channel. Listen, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. We'd love you to be here. Be part of our crowd. We have a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, listen, question for you. Tell me, what is your zodiac sign? And what is your thought about being your zodiac sign? Do you like your sign? How does that work for you? Anyways, give me thumbs up, comments in the box below. Let's have a discussion. Blessings to you all. We'll see you soon. Of course, you know next month we'll definitely do another Horoscopes.